Welcome to another video. This video was over 2 days. Like, this is the first day stream, and then the second part will be the second day stream. And wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, or good night. If you get the reference, then you're a legend. Like, that movie was really good. And Jim Carrey, such a good actor. Okay, so now to the point. Last video, I tried to make my main OC. If you watched that video, thank you. If you didn't, go watch it now, because, it's not a follow-up really, so it's not that important which one you watch first. So either you can watch it now, and maybe get a little bit of what I'm saying, or you can watch it after. I really don't mind. Okay, back to the main point. So, in the first video that I did before this, I basically tried to make my main OC, as you hopefully remember. But, some things I just didn't like as much, and some things, I wanted to change. And I was trying to kind of make a VTuber. Like, just the basis thing. So, in the last video, I said I would have the Joker with the little bell, and I gave my reasoning, but then I forgot that it wasn't actually that video. I was talking about this video, where it was the same character, but here I did the bell thing, and I kind of gave her the same outfit as my PNG tuber that I have currently. I'll try to put image on the screen right now. So basically, I was like, the hair was too like ocean wavy kind of style, so I wanted to change that a little bit. I wanted, to change the outfit a little bit, but I kept the simple kind of image of it. I left the bun, I have the fringe, I have, basic kind of the same atmosphere as the first one, but I like this one so much more because of those color changes and the outfit change, and I tried really hard to kind of make it work. Also, for animation purposes and VTuber purposes, I have to make everything into like its own object, so that's why I have to connect all those lines behind and in front of things. For example, that's why you see with the fringe, that the fringe kind of is a whole object, even though you won't really see those lines in the end because I'll draw over them, but for animation purposes. So if something moves away, then it's easier for me to kind of have it move and then still have its color to be an object. Like if I move the front fringe, you'll still see the connection, or you still see the full image of the fringe side. Because like for example, if I didn't have that and I would move the front fringe, then the side fringe would just be cut off, like exposed, and then you'd have weird layers underneath. So yeah, that's why I did that. And it's quite complicated to think of it in that way, because I have to think, what are the front layers, what are back layers, how everything was like moving behind each other, and it's just, my head was hurting so much. Okay, it wasn't hurting that bad, but it was just so much to think about. And I kept the piercings, because I really like them. Like the earrings and the piercing kind of things in the ears, and a little bite in the ear, because I thought it might be cute. It adds some characteristics, it kind of adds the symbolism of trauma. I'm joking. Half joking. But, like, basically what happened is, I was like, in the stream, I was like, oh, what should I add? And then my boyfriend was like, add a bite, so I did that. Yeah, and also the back of the head is like a really weird line through the face, because it's not like behind the whole head, it's just one side behind the head, because this character isn't like front view, it's more kind of like a side view. So like, it was just so hard to think about how all these lines will do, but I think it turned out kind of cool. And with this character, now that I put in the extra work in the drawing, it'll be way easier to animate this. Like, I can just move around those objects, and I can just simply make the animation, which is really nice, because I want to do some animations. Like, I want to do some like, you know those kind of pop-up notifications that you can get on the streams, for example, or in my Discord server, little emotes with maybe a little animation. Or if I just make the emotes, I can just move around stuff and then just leave it as is, kind of, you know, as an image. So it's easier for me to modify the image. It doesn't have to be an animation. And basically, after I did all of this, after I drew, after I did all of this behind the scenes, so not on stream, I tried Live 2D, which is commonly like the most used for VTuber, like VTuber rigging. So if you don't really know what rigging is, it's basically moving the objects and how they move, kind of that thing, to make the VTuber. Because a VTuber isn't a 3D model. It's just images, like the layers and layers, like I did here, and then you move them to make the illusion of it moving. But the problem is it's a very complicated thing, and that's why people pay so much money to get like VTubers made, because it takes so much time to learn how to do it. So then I was willing to try to learn, but then I'd have to buy it as well. Like the free version of it only includes that you can rig 2 characteristics of your character. Like for example, you can only do the body or only the face, what kind of depends. It was kind of annoying. So I kind of went off of that, and I remembered that I have Character Animator, like Adobe thing, on my laptop. So I was like, okay, if I can't make a VTuber, I will make an illusion of one where it's like, it's basically similar things, but it won't be as efficient as a proper VTuber. So like, if I move my head, it'll move as well, which a real VTuber does as well. And then if I move my mouth, it'll move as well. So those kind of things. And then I had to figure out that software as well, which was so many YouTube videos, so many fails, so many cursed images I wish I had on video, but I do not, sadly. It was just so much trouble to learn. Also here, remember in the previous video, her hair was kind of like ocean style. So here I tried to make her hair more a darker blue, because first of all, I think it kind of contrasts the colors better. Second of all, it is harder to make darker blue look like ocean waves than light blue. And I added some lines in it because I don't know, I think it adds some character to it, and I added purple because I really like purple and stuff like that. So I think colors kind of have to match the image. The black in this image, the top, is actually just a darker blue purple. So then that went good with the darker blue in the hair. And then purple in the hair was kind of adding, like it was kind of like complementing as well the pinks in this image. The bell, the pink bell, the pink piercings, earrings, so it kind of fitted well together. Also, I don't really leave that tail. Like I wanted a tail, but then I also transferred this into a PNG tuber because I'm already familiar with that and I already have a PNG tuber, but I kind of wanted to, you know, try to
Okay,
I completely forgot where I left off because what I did was I added my boyfriend to PNG tuber, so I was expecting the dog to be way louder. And you make me nervous looking when we record this video. See? I knew you were gonna be loud.
You said it was gonna be the dog.
Both of you. Both of them. Loki barks and you make a noise in the sense of crisps right now while I told you I was recording. That is fair. I haven't eaten at all. No, I don't like eating at my oil. I'm trying to record. I'm gonna leave this in because I think it's funny. Okay, so basically what I am about to do in this part of the video, by the way, this is the second part, the second day of the video, so I take the layers that are in front of the thing and just, you know, not show them right now, and work on the layers, work on the layers that are underneath, so that I have to follow shading as well. Same principle as when I move objects, that it's not just shading and then it's just cut off and then you still see everything. I don't know, you know, that kind of thing. And so I was shading the skin first, because first of all I like shading skin. It used to be a nightmare, but it's nice now. Why? And take a couple, put them on your lap, and then eat them like that, and not... I love you, it's okay. We all have our mistakes. I knew you were gonna come home while I was recording. Okay.
I'm the mistake.
No! No. Okay, so now I'm shading the hair and the skin and... No, I've shaded the skin, yeah. I'm shading the fabric.
Really good.
Oh, nice!
Yeah, I'll try some.
Later, after I record. Okay, so... No, cookie.
Having a patch.
Okay, so I was also trying not to do the same mistake as in the previous video, where the hair kind of looked like waves and oceans and stuff like that, so I tried to shade a little bit different, which I think turned out very good, and it looks more kind of shiny rather than ocean waves. Also, because everything's on a separate layer, usually when I shade, I just take the whole image and shade the whole image with pretty much the same color, and then put a multiply layer and do all that kind of stuff. But because it's all different layers, I had to make it all, like I had to shade every single thing separately, like all of them, and it was just so much more work than usual, but I think it paid off. Because now, if I want to animate, how I mentioned previously, it's just going to be so much easier. And right now, I'm working on the eyes kind of blinking. So that, for example, you have the open layer, like picture kind of thing, where the eye is open. Then you have another frame where the eye is half open, and then you have a frame with the eye being closed. For example, so I can make her wink, I can make her blink, I can make... Also then the animation is smoother from open eye to closed eye with the in-between frame. And then now I was trying to figure out the same thing with the mouth. But the... Okay. Nice. There's some water here. And so I was trying to figure out as well how the...
What?
No, I thought you were gonna make the water bottle because it's fizzy, like open it and like do a big thing, like
Barbara, hey,
no, like a big fizz. Yeah, but basically, I then did the whole thing with the separate eye layers, with the separate mouth layers, open, half, and closed. I could do this free, just like, it can be a little bit blocky, I don't really mind, but, you know, because some people have like a lot of layers in between, which I find just so much work. So I was like...
They'd be stupid.
No, I mean, it makes sense, I just wanted it to be a bit simpler than that. So I decided to make it a little bit, just 3 frames, because like, it's good enough, it's not overcomplicated and not too little.
Your video's already over.
I know, I can see that. But I always add a picture of the full thing behind it, like after all of it, and stuff like that, so it's don't worry. And here I was basically then showing the stream how it would be able to be animated. For example, the ears kind of wiggle around, and the eyes, and stuff like that. Also, I was saving the picture then to make it into a PNG tuber, which I can show you in my stream if you go to my stream and follow my Discord. And see you next time, guys. Bye! Say bye, Daniel.
Bye.